Get ready for the next crisis. I'm getting this from so many activists. A friend of mine, I'm just going to say she knows who she is. I'll just say her first name begins with L. I can't say much else because I don't want to give up who she is. Has been following this like white on rice. Told me months ago, watch, the next crisis is going to be a water crisis. It's going to be a worldwide crisis. Oh, my God, the water. People running out of water. What? Oh, no. Oh, really? You don't think so? Here, listen to this World Economic Forum panel where they talk about how, hey, this environmental stuff isn't working. It's not grave enough. We got to go on to the water stuff. Here, listen yourself.
That's also, of course, true with COVID, right? We are all only as healthy as our neighbor is on our street, in our city, in our region, in our nation, and globally. And did we solve that? Like, did we actually manage to vaccinate everyone in the world? No. So highlighting water as a global commons and what it means to work together and see it both out of that kind of global commons perspective, but also the self-interest perspective, because it does have that parallel. It's not only important, but it's also important because we haven't managed to solve those problems which had similar attributes. And water is something that people understand. You know, climate change is a bit abstract. Some people understand it really well. Some understand it a bit. Some just don't understand it. Water, every kid knows how important it is to have water. When you're playing football and you're thirsty, you need water. So there's also something about really getting citizen engagement around this and really, in some ways, experimenting with this notion of the common good. Can we actually deliver this time in ways that we have failed miserably other times? And hopefully we won't keep failing on the other things. But anyway.
Guy's funny. Guy's like, they've got to be trolling us at the World Economic Forum. Like, there's no way they're going to be this honest about what the next crisis is going to be. And my line is, my comeback that is, no, they're always honest about it. Klaus Schwab at the World Economic Forum wrote a freaking book called The Great Reset about using COVID to reset us away from this meritocratic capitalism society to a more organic kind of collective world growth society. They talk about it all the time. Here it comes next. It's going to be a water crisis. It's going to involve a bunch of things. Water pollution, water access, water as floods, water in the streets, water in your pipes, everything. Right. But yeah, it's a good point Guy makes. She's like, yeah, you morons are too stupid to understand climate change. Now we're just going to withhold water from you. And we're going to dehydrate you like beef jerky, freaking idiots, you deplorable morons. All right, folks, the global march towards collectivism and authoritarianism, no joke now, is really frightening. What's happening in Canada with essentially what's going to be censoring free speech and podcasts with this new Canadian regional television podcast registration law, this Ofcom in Britain, in the UK, trying to get GB News off the air, the FCC with net neutrality, the DHS Ministry of Truth. This is all happening at the same time. We are in really deep